Ladies and gentlemen, you have found the Todd Don Show.
A show.
How about that? There you go. Tech news brought to you by Nerds in a Flash. Check this out. A New York regulator is investigating Goldman Sachs for possible sex discrimination in the way it sets credit card limits. Yeah, the investigation follows a series of viral tweets by entrepreneur and web developer David Heinemeier. Hansen about algorithms that are used by Apple Card, which Goldman Sachs manages, the partnership with Apple. Hansen said the card offered him a credit limit 20 times greater than it gave to his wife, even though she has a higher credit score. He called the algorithm sexist. He goes on, a spokesperson for the New York Department of Financial Services confirmed Saturday that the agency will investigate and ensure that all consumers are treated equally regardless of sex.
Well, I wonder, I doubt if it has to do with sex. I really do. I think it has to do with credit worthiness, period. I mean, could it be that
she had a higher credit score?
But could he have had a higher income than she did?
That's a good question.
Maybe it's that.
His money is her money.
But you know what? It should be based on the credit,
is that it?
Credit score.
Is that it right there? Why women get a lower credit rating? Because he's typically the breadwinner in the family? Traditionally, not always, but traditionally.
Well, there's got to be some answer for this. Because her credit worthiness apparently is obviously it's good. She's got a great credit score.
My wife manages all the finances. I don't even know the PIN number. I don't. And my credit score is higher than hers just because I'm a man. That's what she says.
Your
is
wife,
that true?
Your wife agrees as well. No,
that's what she says.
Because you know what? Kim, her credit score is higher than mine a little bit.
That's because your job previous to this, when you were folding jock straps at Rooster Andrews.
I have an excellent credit score, but hers is like 10, 15 points higher. It's kind of weird.
She's a more responsible person.
I think they just sense.
I'm just curious.
They sense it.
Other women out there, have you experienced the same thing? You've got a higher credit score and you get a lower, a maximum limit compared to your husband or a spouse or, a loved one. I'd love to hear from ladies on this.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Right.
Are you getting a lower limit just because of what you've, because of your sex?
Maybe the limit is just Maybe it's just on income. You can still have a high credit limit and have a low income.
Well,
or a high credit
New York
score,
officials are now investigating Goldman Sachs for possible sex discrimination in the way it sets credit limits.
The investigation follows a series of viral tweets by entrepreneur and web developer David Heinemeier Hansen about algorithms used for the Apple Card, which Goldman Sachs manages in partnership with Apple. Hansen said the card offered him a credit limit 20 times greater than it gave to his wife, even though she has a higher credit score. He called the algorithm a sexist program. Goldman Sachs spokesman Andrew Williams said credit decisions are based on a customer's credit worthiness and not on factors like gender, race, age, or sexual orientation. I'm Barbara Cusack.
Well, if it's based on credit worthiness, it doesn't make any sense, does it? She has the higher credit rating.
Sounds like she's got a case here.
It does
sounds like Goldman Sachs is getting a little funny here.
Yeah, it does sound like, well, he's the man. He's got to be the breadwinner. Period.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. End of story.
Right.
No contest.
That's not good, is it?
No, it is not.
Or is it? Is it a better way to run your credit card company based on the fact that he has more money and maybe has the potential to earn more money and pay his bills?
Because I think women...
I mean, if it's all a numbers game.
I think women in general are going to be more financially responsible than men. And in this case, again, she has a higher credit rating. That might mean that might show that she obviously pays her bills, pays her bills, but she's a woman and had a lower credit limit. So I don't know. That might be the deal here.
Now, also in the news, a top antitrust official with the Justice Department is warning big tech that the government could pursue them for anti-competitive behavior over their collection and commercial use of massive amounts of personal data. Assistant Attorney General Macon Delirium told the antitrust conference at Harvard Friday that big data has been likened to the new oil as a new kind of currency. He said antitrust enforcers cannot turn a blind eye to the serious competition questions raised by digital markets. Now, he did not name any specific companies. His office, however, is investigating Google, while the Federal Trade Commission is investigating Facebook.
Yeah, that's more and more common, isn't it? I mean, I just kind of assume that I have no privacy or no security. It's just kind of something that you go through life with now. My credit card was hacked. just discovered over the weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. Nothing major. There was one charge for $160 to Walmart. I've never set foot in a Walmart, and it was a Walmart in Arkansas.
Yeah.
But that was the only way. It was just one. So I had a feeling whoever did this probably had several credit card numbers that they're just kind of working down the list with.
You did a little virtue signaling there, didn't you?
What did I do?
You've never you had to go out of your way to say that you've never been in a Walmart.
I guess I did.
Why?
I guess I did.
Why did you feel you had to go out of your way to say that you've never set foot in a Walmart?
You know, I think it might have been subconscious because my only point I thought I was trying to make was that I've never set foot in a Walmart, so how could I spend money in a Walmart?
I got you. That's
well, you might have been. There might have been a point of pride there as well.
Explain.
Well, you know, that if I am going to go to a place like that, it's going to be Target every single time. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I think I need to look inwardly.
I think there's more to it.
I need to look at this. There's something going on. You virtue signaling. I think you might have nailed that. Maybe I am better than everybody else. I don't know. Maybe
I think you are. No.
Oh, you think I am?
No,
Okay.
I think you are better than everybody. Just ask you.
You're probably right. There probably was something to that.
Just curious. You've never had to go to Walmart to get a hunting license or buy some ammunition or
No.
a fishing pole, maybe some, maybe something,
Academy.
maybe some, a nice skein of yarn, maybe some material for something you're sewing or anything like that. You never had to do that.
Well, now, with the yarn, I have to think. I got to think about that.
You're more of a Joann's Fabric kind of guy.
In a pinch. Yeah, no. I've never bought anything. I've never purchased anything at a Walmart. I never have. I think it's a fine establishment if you want to see wrestling happening while you're there.
Now we're getting to the truth.
Yeah.
You think the people that are at Walmart are less than.
If you're in the mood to see a kid beaten, then that's where you go.
Right.
But other than that, I have no opinion about Walmart.
You have strong opinions about the people that go to Walmart.
No.
That's what you just said.
Well, there is a stereotype. There's no doubt. People that go to Target generally are going to shower and they're going to, dress a little nicer to go to Target. They're going to be a little bit more aware of what they're wearing. Whereas Walmart, it's like butt crack or not butt crack doesn't matter.
Hey, Don, you're a dumbass.
The Todd and Don Show.
Hey, listen, the holidays